morning, good afternoon. Kaning duha mo ni ang kadtong Dinagyang Criterium sa Iloilo. Just like last year, the route was held at Muelle Luni. Mura siya litra nga downtown, it was downtown Iloilo. The going to the U-turn circuit was about 2 points. Yun siya sa hangin, it was tailwind 3 kilometers going long, back, and it formed like a headwind S. And pag sugotan it was like a controlled race. Somebody tried to control the race, the guy with a long gray hair. Hinay kayo ang dagan. But I knew, like, I had 3 friends here. Si Philip, kanang nakaitom and yellow shoes. And si Roger, kanang naka-red black. And then si Manasio, si Mariano Manasio, so ni Raul. So mo na kung kaila diri. Category is a 60 years old and above cat, and there were many participants this time. I've been to Iloilo 3 times last year, and every time I join a race, the participants gets better, or rather the participation gets better and better. So kanina kadaghan na siya, there were a lot of folks from Bacolod who crossed over to join this race. As you can see, it was wet. It was raining early in the morning. Yeah, sa iyo migibuyan. However, the race was supposed to start like 6 a.m. Pero kasugod mi mga almost 7 na siguro. It was okay kay ugam sa ang karsada a little bit, but you can see nga dangugid siya. The pace set by the guys at the front was very slow. So for 1 kilometer it took us like 2 minutes and change. So kanang hinay ang dagan, and I think if the race was going to end like this, like a very fast last lap, then murag ko. So I did some probing attacks this early, and kung tanaw kinsay mo respond. So we are now approaching the finish line area tungkol sa grandstand. And then like 200-100 meters after the finish line, there's a U-turn, and dito may buliko. So kining rider, black shorts with green neon stripes, brown jersey. One is Mariano. He is like 67 years old, and I'd be very lucky to be at his age and as strong as him. Pero tigil kayo makabot pa ko ana. So anyway, hinay lang po ng dagan na niya. So we had like we've done first lap, and hinay lang po. So I did my first probing attack here, and again I find it too slippery for my taste, but ako lang yung isawayan sa so itira ko dire, and then guess who followed me. It was Roger. Roger is a Belgian. He's a very good, strong rider. Lives in Boracay, and retired na siya for a long time, like when he was like in his late 40s, retired na siya. Ayahay kay kinabuhi. No, so he was very quick to follow, and of course he slowed down, and that was it. That was the first of my probing attacks. Ako lang itanaw who the guys was going after me, and turned out it was Philip. Philip is a Frenchman, guy in a black and pink jersey, I think yellow helmet, yellow shoes. He has a new frame set. He has a Cervelo. He looks very good with it. And so there was this little flurry of attacks, a few of them, and I just stayed at the back. and two guys almost crashed here. The guy in a yellow green and this guy in black and white. It was weird because there is this gentle turn and you're going up to speed and you had to stop because mag U-turn. Mga murag delikaduhan ko tong lugar. But anyway, the race went on. Then I made my second move. And then guess who followed me? It was Roger and Philip, Belgian and a Frenchman going after me. So I slowed down. I knew it would be futile to ride quickly and when they are behind me. And then Philip made his own attack. I think this is the guy in orange helmet, orange and white jersey, muna yung taga Bacolod Pusgan. So they chased and I just stayed at the back. And I just followed wheels at this point. So if you ask me if the people from Negros are good, I'll say that they're good. Sa 60 up lang po, no? So if muduwa nila sa Cebu, I think they could compete. Ang naka-differential lang kay dito sa Cebu, we race like twice a week. So tingali you have more experience, we're more fit, tingali race fit. Kay sige magduwa. But all in all, I think the talent, the skill levels are the same in general. The race format was 20 minutes plus 3 laps. So I don't know how many laps we've raced. With about 3 laps to go, I decided to make an attack that would count. So kanigi serious yun ako ni nga mutakdoan, count naman. But I made sure nga ako dyan gitigaan og extra nga power para kabuhi ko. And to his credit, si Roger tried to follow me. But tanaw niya murag because I put too much speed on this attack. Murag hinglayo dayon ko, and then when he noticed that a lot of the other riders were just riding on his wheels, undang ni siya. But this was followed by, I was actually followed by this guy from Bacolod. And then pag tanaw niya nga si Roger siyang likod, he slowed down, and that was just good enough for me nga maka get a gap between myself and the main group. So si Roger na, si kaning taga Bacolod, and I think si Philip. And then diha na ang U-turn. And pag you will notice nga pagdulan sa U-turn, hingbuka tong taga Bacolod. So nalayo. And when I made my U-turn, I had a like maybe a 10-15 second gap. And I think it was enough nga magbinantayay sila. So nagtutod ni sila kinsay mo bukod nako. Of course, we all know nga kung we are with the chasing group, kinsa tong bukod do extra work is the first rider to lose. So advantageous kayo kung mag-breakaway ka, and then the people behind you, the chasers, do not have the same common goal. Gusto mo daog, ang ilang gusto lang ka musakay, then it's not going to happen. And so this is what happened to this race. Kabuhi ko, and then nobody chased. And I know nga I'm not that good nga makabuhi ko from the pack. It should be a combination of me getting away and the people behind me na magtutod o kinsay mo bukod. And that would be a good recipe for a win. Now ang karsada is getting dry, and so I felt better during this weird slight curves nga basa, no? So I was very confident at this point nga hindi na kumamsat. I apologize for the camera. Wajo ko kabantay nga puno ni siya lapok. So again, this is like 2 laps ago, and manotice ako nga dool na sila, but I was very confident nga they were not going to work together. Kung na magaling mo trabaho, work together in ilan aning grupo, it was Philip and Roger. So I am now approaching the U-turn, and during the pit I can gauge the distance of the gap between me and the chase. So I think again I have like a maybe 20 second 10, 20, 15, 20 second gap, and I think it was enough. Final lap, and my legs were just burning at this point, so kapoy na ko ani, kakak na ko kayo, but I just kept my momentum knowing doon na lang. But fun thing is I think kasuway naman nga magkadool ang finish line, magkakapoy murag na kayo, murag bitaw ka nang kaihiyon ka while layo pa ka, okay ra, but kung doon lang ka sa banyo, mura na kag makaihi na gyud ka before ka maabot sa banyo. So that's usually how I feel maka break away ko, and then hapit ang human, mura og ka nang di ko kahuman, or maybe matakduan ko. So I'm just trying to focus here, one foot over the other, and hoping they will not work together. Kani do lang kayo, this is the last 200-300 meters a race, and I'm relaxing here, no? I'm not even pedaling. So I won the 60 years old and above race, and I would like to thank the organizers for putting up a very nice race. Also big thanks also to the local government of Iloilo for sponsoring the race. Ay premium nga 3,000. So okay ra jud kayo. So again, thanks. Watch out for my next vlog.